The Open Days European Week of Regions and Cities is not all about workshops and conferences. Regions also gathered on stage to celebrate Europe's diversity with performances that included Roma actors from Slovakia, multilingual musical performances from Valencia, and youth theatre from Eastern England. The diversity theme was taken up by a discussion of how football and other sports can be used to overcome divisions within communities. Speakers from Northern Ireland and Romania joined the European Commission and UEFA to examine the experience of tackling racism, sectarianism and social exclusion through sport.
Thanks to sport, and particularly football, because of its popularity, the perception of specific groups can change and stigma and discrimination overcome.
Roma rights campaigner Valerio Nicolai said getting top players and clubs on board had helped drive racism out of stadiums in Romania.
And what I saw happening in football in Romania, I hope I will see happening in the society too, because the change was so dramatic that I never expected it.
With support from the EU and UEFA, Northern Ireland's Football for All programme has also seen progress in tackling sectarian divides in the game.
So Football for All has had a lot of added value, but none of that would have been possible without the backing of the EU. And it's great now. I'm actually proud to work for the Irish Football Association because of the impact we are making in the community.
In the main plenary meetings of the EU's Committee of the Regions, held on the third day of the Open Days event, the focus was on promoting smart, sustainable and inclusive growth. Europe's Digital Agenda Commissioner Neelie Kroes stressed the importance of information communication technology in the EU's economic development.
A quarter of the EU's GDP growth is just connected with ICT. And 50%, 50, of our productivity growth are due to investments in ICT. So that is an impact. And we need to share amongst all Europeans.
In a special meeting, mayors and regional leaders from across Europe debated how regions and cities can help deliver the objectives of the EU's 2020 strategy to modernize the economy. They also looked to the future of the EU's cohesion policy after 2013, when the current 7-year funding package is scheduled to end. Much of the debate focused on whether rich and poor regions should all continue to receive EU funding. I think that the cohesion policy cannot forget that the regions covered by the competitiveness objective also have serious problems, and that cohesion policy must mean the cohesion of Europe as a whole. Per Unckel, the governor of Stockholm County, said even one of Europe's most successful regions needed support to compete on the world stage.
Other regions in the world are investing heavily in knowledge production. And Europe must be doing the same if we should be able to keep track with them.
One area getting special attention from many of the 6,000 delegates at the Open Days is the issue of sustainable urban transport, with speakers looking at issues ranging from more bike paths and reviving tram lines to the development of networks to charge up electric cars.
We are looking or aiming at sustainable transport in cities and regions. So we learn each other from on how to promote walking, cycling, public transport, how to make transport in the city greener, more efficient.
The hope is that one day electric vehicles could not only reduce urban pollution and cut global warming, but provide a lucrative opportunity for European business.
By 2020 or later, there will be a dense enough network of charging stations allowing comfortable charging. We will learn more about the customer behavior. We'll be able to fit the packages of e-mobility services to the EV users to offer actually what the people need.